As you were. Now I want you to remember that no bastard ever won a war by dying for his country or hers. He won it, or she, by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country or hers. Men and ladies, all this stuff you've heard about America not wanting to fight, that happened, and the fight left in them is just a lot of horse dung. Americans traditionally love to fight. All real Americans love to fight and love the sting of battle. When we were kids, we all admired the champions who fought, the fastest runner, the biggest ball players, the toughest boxers. Americans love a winner and will not tolerate a loser. Americans play to win all the time, work hard and party hard. And I wouldn't give a hoot in hell for a man who lost at last. And that's why Americans have never lost and will never lose when they decide to fight. Because the very thought of losing is hateful to all Americans. Real Americans. Real Americans, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't have to tell you, it's fighting time and time to make a decision. Time is not always on our side, and time stops for no man or woman. You can't turn back time. But sure as all hell, you can lose it, you can waste it, and you can run out of time. And 5 years ago, as you all know, we got hit with a virus, met with silence and left unchecked. Blame it on whoever you want, but in the meantime, we decided to close school. A classless society. We reopened and we have some problems. Problems with absenteeism, problems with truancy. Kids are running around closing malls. Houston, we have a problem. And they need to be addressed with a sense of urgency and purpose. We can't put this on the back burner, most especially in communities like Arlington, Virginia. Once the most educated municipality in the entire nation. And in a pandemic, the Old Dominion State marked a milestone, ranked 6th for learning losses in mathematics and verbal aptitude. And at least here we say that dumb voters vote for dumb people, whoever those people may be. Now, 92% of these kids in public schools say they want to go to college. And if 90% of the school-age children in Arlington are in public schools where they are graduating with some difficulties in basic fundamentals, the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, they're going to experience some great challenges in making that dream come true to be all they can be. You don't have to be Einstein to figure that out. Do the math. You can't pass the test if you didn't do the reading. And Americans love a winner and will not tolerate a loser. Americans play to win and play to win all the time. Work hard and party harder. So what is the plan? What is your major malfunction? Are we gonna meet the moment and be that hero superstar, making that touchdown, knocking the ball out the park, putting that ball in the hoop? Or are we gonna fumble in the end zone and say, sorry kid, maybe next season you'll do better and get your shot? Leave it on the kid who's up for a fight. Now, an army is a team. It lives, eats, sleeps, fights as a team. There is no I in team. This individuality crap is a bunch of crap. The bilious bastards who wrote that stuff about individuality for the Saturday Evening Post don't know anything more about real battle than they do about fornicating. In the 1960s, one profiles of courage president, a veteran who knew a little bit about fornicating, who started the Special Operations School at Fort Bragg, had stood up one hell of a capability to continue to produce American fighting men and women, which you may know as JROTC. And that program has, since its inception, been producing winning results in academic achievement, improving outcomes and performance while instilling those American values, providing young students valuable experience, equipping them in a structured environment with leadership skills, and helping them to build confidence, improving their self-esteem so they can continue to be winners in the future. Some kids need a little structure and discipline to improve their outcome, keep them on the right path. That's free uniforms, free education, and a guarantee that the child will be fit and ready to fight tomorrow, with an opportunity to step right into a job and career immediately after graduation, after walking off that stage as an E3, more than half the way depending on the rank of a non-commissioned officer. However, that kid will have a competitive advantage also in competing for admission to a military service academy, and to free education at a highly competitive school, or to enroll in college ROTC. With the Green to Gold program, that is practically a free college education at just about any state college or university. And what would happen if we turn this into public school as a model that could be replicated across the nation, graduating a band of brothers and sisters every year, a warrior class of future leaders for future generations, educated in military prep schools, training for a career in the profession of arms. We can build it. We have the technology. Why reinvent the wheel if you already have something that works? And if it's a road to good citizenship, a road to becoming a part of the solution and not a part of the problem, I say, why not just do it? Kid doesn't want to stay in the Army, he doesn't want to stay in the Marines, doesn't want to stay in the Air Force, doesn't want to stay in the Space Force. You want to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, that's on you. We get this off the ground, wheels up and ready to go, and by God, I actually pity those poor bastards we're going up against. My God, I do. We're not holding anything. We are advancing constantly, and we're not interested in holding on to anything except the enemy. The enemy is ignorance. We're going to hold on to him by the nose, and we're going to kick him in the ass. We're going to kick the hell out of him all the time, and we're going to go through him like crap to a goose. So we've been up on the hill talking to the hotshots to see why we can't give these kids a fighting chance to be all they can be, especially these kids at risk, by standing up military prep public charter schools from Arlington to Los Angeles and everywhere in between. All right, now, you sons of bitches, you know how I feel. And I will be proud to lead you wonderful guys and gals in battle anytime, anywhere. That's all. This message was approved by Major Mike Webb. Honest.